Hi there, everyone. My name is Shannon Fisher, and today I'm going to be discussing my Genius Hour and what Genius Hour is all about. So, to get started, I'm here to tell you what is Genius Hour. Genius Hour is a Google initiative that they've created for their employees. Every day, they can spend 1 hour on personal interests. So they can use this time to expand their knowledge about something that they're interested in. The reason for this is Google has found that some of their most innovative and amazing ideas have come out of this hour that their employees have been spending on their own interests. So now, Genius Hour is something that educators like myself have been implementing in their classroom for their students. The reason for this is that when a student is interested in what they're learning, they're generally more engaged and on topic. Now, thanks to Dave Potts, I've been given the opportunity to research something I'm interested in. I'm interested in becoming #zero waste. The reason for this is that I am a vegan myself. And as a vegan, I have reduced my carbon footprint so much by not eating meat as well as any other animal products. However, I ask myself, why not more? Why can't I reduce my waste and my impact on the environment even more? The environment is so important to me, and I think that if we work towards becoming a zero waste society, we can make significant impact changes on the environment. But I didn't really know how to go about doing this. How could I possibly go zero waste? Over the course of my Genius Hour project, I spent the last 5 weeks determining how I can reduce my waste. This started with week 1, assessing my waste. At first, I wanted to figure out what was I wasting? What was I throwing out? What was I not recycling? What ways could I reduce my waste? So to go about doing this, I assessed each individual aspect of my house and my life. So I went to the kitchen. What waste do I produce in the kitchen? Am I producing food waste, plastic waste, whatever that may be? And in the bathroom, what do I waste? When I am using a cleaning product, am I wasting the plastic bottle? If I'm using a skincare product, does it come in a plastic bottle? Am I throwing that out eventually? All of these questions that provoked, what am I wasting? So after I had assessed my waste, I could move on to week 2 and targeting food waste as my first step to becoming zero waste. So in my food waste week, I determined how I could either repurpose foods, for instance, make a veggie stock out of all of the things that I would generally throw out or compost. But as a vegan, there's not a ton of products that I can't compost, which is really awesome. However, some products do come in packaging themselves, and I call this shopping waste, which we'll discuss in week 5. Once week 2 is finished and I was done figuring out how I was going to reduce my food waste, I could move on to the 3rd week, which I focused on cleaning waste. I believe that cleaning waste is something that we don't really even notice. But we do produce a ton of waste with our cleaning products, as they both harm the environment as well as the products come in things that are wasteful. For instance, when we're using cleaning products in the bathroom and as well as at the sink, like dish soap, they often come in plastic packagings, and ultimately, as a zero waste, we really want to reduce our plastic. So for all of my cleaning products, I have converted to Enyo. Enyo is an amazing product that is made in Austria, and it uses water and fibers. So I virtually have no cleaning waste anymore, which is super awesome. And I could continue to go on and on about how amazing Enyo is and how I'm so proud that I've cut out all of my cleaning waste. But we're going to move on to week 4. So week 4, I really focused on disposable waste. And that's what I'm talking about when it's like disposable bags, straws, cups, all of these things that are one-time use that really need to be eliminated. And I'm really glad that this is one area that our companies and our stores are really trying to focus when it comes to plastic bags especially. However, when it comes to straws and Tim Hortons cups and all these things that we may not even notice that we throw out every single day, it's super important that we're reducing these. So to reduce my own waste during this week, I really focused on using a travel mug if I'm going to get a coffee or a tea, always bringing a straw with me, having reusable cutlery in my lunch pail so that I'm not relying on a plastic cutlery, using glass containers when I'm bringing my lunch, or using these new Rezip Ziploc bags. So these Ziploc bags can be used 600 times and they're made out of recycled water bottles. So there's a double impact there. There's so many ways to reduce your disposable waste. It's just we need to forget about convenience. And for week 5, I focused on shopping waste, which is a really great way to be proactive at reducing your waste. Do not purchase things that would generally produce waste. For this example, in my blog post, I used the example of mushrooms. So mushrooms are available in a styrofoam container with cling wrap or plastic around it, or they're available in bulk with a paper bag. When we're buying them in bulk, we can compost everything because of the paper bag that it comes in. When it comes in the plastic, we need to throw that out, which is really unfortunate. So if we can reduce our waste before it even comes in our house, it's amazing. So over the past 5 weeks, I've really been able to become closer to zero waste. I may not be perfect, but I know that every step that I'm making towards becoming zero waste is a step towards the environment becoming a more healthy and amazing place. Now I'd like to ask you, how are you going to reduce your waste today? Thanks for watching.